Hello everybody and welcome back to Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson, and once again I have been out raiding the rack and I have come home with another set of absolutely beautiful Dracaenas, otherwise known as Sansevieria. And well, I've got some beautiful, beautiful plants today with very different colours, all three of them, and one of them is actually quite rare. So let me get on with this. I'm going to start with the biggest to the smallest. Let's go. So here is my first beautiful Sansevieria here. This is Dracaena zebra Siam Silver. And well, it's called Siam Silver because it has absolutely gorgeous silver tones, silver streaks going on in all of these leaves. And they splay out all sides and it is an absolutely beautiful plant. I have a new pup coming up and well, it's absolutely gorgeous. Look, compared to me, it's already quite a big spread out plant and I'm expecting it to grow a lot more. Now the name it had before it was reclassified in the Dracaena family was Sansevieria metallica Siam Silver. But now it is Dracaena zebra Siam Silver. So have a closer look at this beautiful Dracaena here. Look, even in the video you can see those absolutely amazing silver tones going on in these leaves. What a beautiful Dracaena this is. Oh, I do love it. It starts off quite white at the bottom and then it gets more and more of the different silvery tones and green tones in all of the leaves with different patternings going on and it's really gorgeous. This one leaf here is actually really quite thick. So that's gorgeous and I love the way they just fold over like that. This is a beautiful jungle of a Sansevieria. So that is the first Dracaena I got when I was out raiding the rack today. And for this plant I paid 245 Swedish krona. And I thought that was an absolutely okay price for a plant this size and a plant that is quite new on the market here. So I think it's very beautiful. But already I want to get on with the next Dracaena for you. So I'm going to put this down on the side of my beautiful Dracaena trifasciata Laurentii, my big mother plant that is always standing in the background in my Dracaena videos. So this plant can just about fit there. And you can still see, compared to this beautiful big Dracaena here, it looks very small. But it is actually quite a big plant in its own right. So now, I'm ready to bring in the next beautiful Dracaena to show you. So, my next beautiful Dracaena I have to show you here is this odd-coloured little thing here, which is absolutely lovely. This plant was originally known as Sansevieria kirkii Coppertone, but it is now reclassified as Dracaena Pethera. And this is an absolutely beautiful Dracaena Pethera. Now just look at the tones on these leaves. Aren't they gorgeous? Just look at that, it's just beautiful. And in fact, it's growing out new leaves for me in the top. I hope you can see, they're just coming out there and they're a little bit more green in the bottom as they come out and then they turn this more coppery colour. But that is beautiful and the leaves, they get longer and longer and longer, splaying out towards the sides. So there's lovely new leaves coming out the bottom there and in this plant here. Now I don't know if you're actually going to see this on the video, but this leaf here has a rainbow on it. Can you see the rainbow? I'm not sure. There in the middle there. There's a rainbow there. But look at the green tone at the bottom as the leaf is growing out there. It's very green and then it gets more coppery. This is just an absolutely beautiful and very different kind of Dracaena, right? There aren't many Sansevieria Dracaenas that look like this. There are some new ones coming out on the market now, that's for sure. But this is one of the newest type with this coppery tone going on in it. So it kind of looks like it's a plant that is withering and dying. But in fact, this is a very healthy and very happy plant. That is exactly the way it's supposed to look. And that is why it's gorgeous. It's so different. I mean, look at the contrast between this Dracaena Pethera and the Dracaena trifasciata Laurentii there. And the Dracaena zebra Siam Silver. Very different indeed, all three of these plants here. So this is absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad I found this plant too. And for this bundle of joy, I gave 225 Swedish krona. I think that was plenty okay for this plant. So let me get on and show you plant number 3, which is a much rarer Dracaena on the market now. And it has an absolutely beautiful colour. But first, I just want to put this little guy next to the other Dracaenas. And once again, it now looks like a little tiny plant next to this huge one here. But they're absolutely gorgeous. And this just shows you there are so many varieties of Dracaenas out there now, and they're all so gorgeous. Plant number 3 coming up. So everybody, I need to come in a little bit closer for this one because this pot is very small. Can you see between my fingers what I'm hiding? This plant is very rare at the moment, and I'm so glad I found myself one. So this, it doesn't matter about the size. It's not about the size. This one is gorgeous. Now look at this. I'm gonna let the canary fly because this is known as Sansevieria star canary. So this is a new Dracaena on the market, available for us to be able to go out and buy. And look at the leaves on this little bundle of beauty. I really hope you can see them properly with all the lighting going on, because this has the most beautiful lemon yellow leaves coming up out of the center of the plant, while the leaves on the outer edge are more dark green. It's like the new leaves, they come in this bright yellow color and then they go more darker green as they mature. It must be kind of like that because it looks like the second leaf here, as it's getting bigger, it's starting to turn green at the end, and that will probably go inwards. I'm not sure if it's that way or not, or if it just stays that color. Some are green, some are yellow. But how often do you get to see a Sansevieria that has completely yellow leaves and then dark green leaves on the bottom in this beautiful star shape? So this little tiny plant here, I paid 125 Swedish kronas for. So compared to all the other very big plants, that was a very different price, but it's worth every penny. And look at it, it's tiny, but it's lovely. Yellow leaves. This is Dracaena Sansevieria star canary. This was my 3rd plant I found when I was out there raiding the rack. So I got me some beautiful, beautiful, very different Sansevierias today. And my Dracaena collection is just growing and growing and growing. And actually, I've actually forgotten how many Dracaenas I have, because it's starting to get out of hand for me with these, because I just love them. And they're so easy and perfect for my lifestyle right now, because most of the time I'm at Crystal Cottage and I work from there. So I'm not here every week to be watering and fussing over my plants. My husband has to do it with me sometimes on FaceTime. I get him going around with his phone and he stops and he waters the plants the amount I need them to be watered, and which ones I need to be watered and which ones I don't. So I'm very thankful to him for helping me that way, because this is my hobby. This is my lifestyle. It's not his. He's not that interested in them. He does like being around them, enjoying them, but he doesn't know what to do with them. So because we've got FaceTime, we can go in and we can fix the watering. But I am not here all the time, so I do need plants that can survive longer periods where they can dry out a little bit, and then they'll be ready when I come to water them next time. They'll be very happy still. So this little beauty here is my newest little baby, and I love it, and it's just going to look so wonderful in the collection. Just to show you how tiny, tiny, tiny it is right now, let's put it in front of the mother plant here. It disappeared, basically. It's so small, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So, all I have to say now is make sure you get out there, find yourself some beautiful Dracaena Sansevieria plants, and have yourself a beautiful, beautiful time of looking at, feeling the energy, loving your beautiful plants, because I just can't get enough of these. They're just filling me with so much joy. So, thank you very much once again for watching Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when my next video will be uploaded. And I will see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.